So for today, as part of my reset, I wanted to embrace the idea of a healthier option for desserts. I typically have to have something sweet almost after every meal. It's like signaling to my brain that I'm done eating and now it's like time to finish the meal and I need something sweet. That's usually like a piece of chocolate has been like my go-to. Sometimes if we have like some type of desserts here, like cookies or cakes or something like that, which more often than not we don't. I try not to keep it in the house because I know if I do, I will probably overindulge. So lately I've been craving more fruit, which is not typical for me at all because I've always been more of like a veggie girl and I've never really been into fruits. Like I would always pick veggies over fruits. Obviously my 3-year-old loves fruits, so maybe I'm absorbing some of that, I don't know. But I also do feel like for the summertime a fruit salad is very appropriate, so that's what I'm gonna make today. So I'll be using plums, cherries, I think I have a nectarine, some strawberries, and I'll see if I have any other fruits on hand. Another benefit with this red berry salad is anti-inflammation. With some foods, it feels like my stomach is getting bloated before I actually feel full, if that makes any sense. This is like a new realization that's been dawning on me, so I'm exploring that journey now. I've been working on my eating habits with a dietitian probably like a year and a half, maybe like 2 years now. Now as I'm just learning a little bit more about different foods and learning a little bit more about my body, I really want to make sure that I'm giving my body its utmost potential and potentially taking away things that are not doing me any service. So also for this fruit salad, I'm going to be making a coconut whipped cream as a dairy-free alternative. I've never made whipped cream before that I can remember, so I'm hoping it comes out good. I think it'll be very light and refreshing, and I already know that my daughter's gonna love it. You want to taste it? I think it might be a little mushy.
Mushy?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Might be going bad.
I didn't know, Mommy. I didn't know, Mommy.
You don't know if you like it?
Yeah.
I think you like this one.
Whoa. Drink, Mommy.
These are plums. You picked it out?
Yeah.
You did pick it out. You helped Mommy pick it out?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I picked it out.
Yeah, you did. And Mommy was like, okay, we'll try it. How's that one?
There. Fruit salad in my favorite food.
Fruit salad is your favorite food?
Yeah.
Love that for you, girl. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out with the lime juice, but I'm going to try to sneak some chia seeds in here for protein.
What are you doing, Mommy?
Now I'm going to make the coconut whipped cream for the topping while the chia sits in the lime juice. So for the whipped cream, I'm using unsweetened coconut milk, vanilla extract, and pure maple syrup. And I'm going to whip it up with this hand mixer. I'm gonna save the coconut water for something else later. Today's reset was a seemingly simple one, but was a much needed reminder. I started with a cafe before my daughter's weekly gymnastics class. Then, I just wanted to grab lunch to eat by the ocean, but my daughter had different plans. Last summer, she wasn't a fan of the beach. She stayed away from the water and had a hard time with the sand. But this year, I was so surprised to watch her run toward the waves instead of away from them. It was a gentle reminder that everything doesn't always need to be rushed or carefully planned. Sometimes growth happens quietly, and all we have to do is create a space for it to enjoy the season we're in. So for my reset today, I am going to be cleaning up little messes all over the walls. It's mostly things that the 3-year-old did, whether that was drawing on the wall, sticking stuff on the wall, or just generally messing with the walls. There's some glue on the wall, there's paint, probably marker, crayon, she's figured you have this big beautiful blank canvas, why not draw on it? I figured it out. That's what it is. That's what they like to do. So the goal here is to try to get the 3-year-old to help. We'll see how that goes. Mainly it's really helpful to keep her occupied and give her something fun to do while still being able to keep an eye on her and make a thing of it and make it an adventurous, and also for her to know that when she makes a mess, she also has to clean it up. That's what we're practicing. Clean it up. Yeah. Yeah, you need to clean up that mess too. I feel like little messes all over the wall here and there, no matter how clean it is, it still attracts attention. It makes it seem very messy and dirty. So that's our goal today. I'm just focusing on this one thing because there's little instances of it pretty much everywhere, upstairs, downstairs. So that's what we're gonna do today, and we'll see how far we get. I wanted to try and like fill in some of the spots too, if I get around to it, if I have time. I know in the bathroom there's a spot where the towel bar broke off the wall, and now there's a big hole there, so I want to see if I can fill that in. But once again, that's if I can get around to it. And oh, so the sponges that I have.
Mom, I can put you to
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, baby. That's very helpful. Originally, I was using Mr. Clean. I was looking for like more of a non-toxic alternative to Mr. Clean, which they have these. This is just a melamine sponge, and it says that it doesn't have any chemicals or anything in it. So I'm gonna see how this works and see if this will get the job done. First, I'm gonna try it with water, and then I'm gonna see if I may need to add some kind of soap or something like that in order to get some of the stuff off. So I'm excited to give this a try. I really hope that it works, because the Mr. Clean sponges was one of the things I was having a hard time finding a cleaner alternative to. Okay, so as you could probably see in the background, this is one of the messes that I'm talking about. I actually don't know what this is. I've seen her try to use glue sticks on the wall, so it feels like this may be like a 2-part problem, like maybe crayon or paint with glue on top of it. So let's see how we do with this one. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. What is that? I think it got a little lighter. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking the paint off the wall with this one. Alright, we're gonna have to try something different for that one. What'd you find?
Paint.
More paint?
Yeah, on this.
Oh, get it.
Yeah.
I'll get this one. This one is directly at the entryway as soon as you walk in. And I think this might be glue. Tata, what happened to your other dress?
Oh, it's wet, Mom. And turkey.
So we've lost the 3-year-old's attention. So we're just gonna finish up what we can, and the 3-year-old is just going to be chaotic in the meantime, and that's perfectly okay. She did have some fun with it for a little bit. The jury is out on whether she made a bigger mess than she did actually cleaning up, but we had fun, didn't we? We made cleaning fun. From here and then all the way up the stairs, there's marks all over the wall. I'm gonna get closer because you can't really tell, especially over here too. This stairwell is pretty long, so I'm gonna see how much of it I can get off. So far these have been holding up pretty well, so we'll see how much I can get done. This spot is actually pre-existing for me, trying to scrub the wall before and get it off, but I can definitely spackle that. So I was able to get done about half of the hallway. There's a lot of scrubbing involved when I haven't really been keeping up with my walls. So I will say for this product, I do think it works really well, especially because I have these sensitive walls, which management told me when I moved in here. They knew there was an issue with the walls, and for the most part, it's been pretty much damage free. It's when I do like a really intense like scrub to try to get like pen marks out is when I see that I have an issue. And also for the most part, this has been able to get pretty much all the stains off. So I've just been using water with this, and it's been doing pretty well as far as getting like little scuffs off the wall like this, and actually getting off some of the paint. I use my new all-purpose cleaner, which is like a natural non-tox. It's not super abrasive either. I use that to clean up the glue off the wall. It's all been working pretty well. I'm gonna finish up here with this because this takes a lot of arm strength and it's quite the workout, but I do think that I can retire Mr. Clean for now and use this better alternative. So for my reset today, I want to get started on this entryway closet. I say get started because I know it's gonna be a beast. I can't remember the last time I've organized this thing, definitely before the winter time, and it's starting to become a problem because our shoes are all over the place. So in addition to the entry closet, I have a shoe cabinet that I brought from my last apartment, and I also have shoes that are sitting out and on the floor in the middle of my kitchen because there's not really anywhere else for them to go. So my partner did start to clean up inside of this entryway, but it definitely needs a little bit more TLC. So I'll show you what we're working with. I have this stuff up here at the top that definitely needs to be organized. I'm gonna need to get some organizers for this, but I first want to see what's here and what we can still use or potentially rehome if it's not the right place for it, so that I know what type of storage I need. For the most part, I have here all of my coats and stuff. Some of these honestly probably need to be thrown out because I really don't wear most of them, but I do hold on to them because I like them, but some of them have gotten kind of old and worn. Down here, so here is the new shoe rack that I got. This one, if you are familiar with this one, it has these bars that all connect together. So what ends up happening is the shoes sitting on top end up falling through these bars, and the bars are not sturdy and then they end up breaking. So as you can see here, it's like missing a whole row. So I got a different shoe rack. Hopefully that one will be a little bit more sturdy, and I have some papers here which will need to be sorted out, but I probably won't end up sorting those out today. And then I have more shoes here, which some of these are like some of my daughter's like old shoes, which I'm honestly not sure what I want to do with these yet. I kind of want to hold on to some of these for now. I have my reusable shopping bags in here, which they're not supposed to be in here. They were on a hook here, and then my partner just recently broke that, so now they're in here, but I definitely want to get these back up on the wall. I think I'm going to start with pulling all these shoes out and building the new shoe rack. Actually, before I start building my shoe rack, let me make sure that it fits. I forgot to measure. I put it in my cart and I was like, this is the shoe rack that I want to get, but let me make sure that it fits. And then I purchased it without actually making sure if it fits or not. So I'm gonna measure now and check the measurement of what I bought and make sure that it fits. Okay, we're good. So here's where the other shoes are, which is in the middle of the kitchen underneath of this island. I have this shoe cabinet here. It keeps breaking over here on this side. The screw keeps coming out, so this doesn't exactly work properly right now, but I'll be able to store some shoes in there. There's some down here now, and then I have more shoes under here. So right now I'm gonna get this stuff sorted right here. When I put the shoe rack in, I want to try to have like the longer coats towards the outside so that the shoes have a little bit more room to stand up. And if I put them on the outer edges, on the outskirts of where the shoes are, it'll be a little bit easier to manage. An old container for a Halloween costume. My purse for my Switch. Not that I really get to play it anymore, but maybe I can take it to the beach one day. Oh, it's a little baby hat. I'm just gonna stick this up here for right now until I organize that top space. Now we see how these things get the way that they get. Okay, let's just pop it on the other side. Actually, let's avoid accidents today. So I have these little mini hanger things here, which this has been the easiest way to store my really tall boots. It's been working for me, so I'm gonna keep storing them that way because I don't have the space for those boot inserts to stand them up. This is gonna save me the most space width-wise because I have them all lined up here against the wall, so it's kind of like they have their own row. Okay, so something like this I can definitely rehome. This is something that should probably be in my closet upstairs. I have like this little vest thing and a light jacket, and then this other vest that I would wear as a part of an outfit. So I'm gonna put this in my closet in my bedroom. So somehow I deleted the footage, but I wanted to show the progress that I made here. What I ended up doing was I stacked a lot of these shoes on top of each other so that I was able to fit more, and they stayed pretty nicely. So as long as I keep with that same system, this should work out pretty well and hold a lot of shoes. For some of the thicker boots like these, I just put them as they are, so I was able to store a lot more in here. I have these bags here for right now until I sort them. I didn't get to this top part. It was a little bit too overwhelming to try to do that along with the bottom of this too. I also sorted out all these shoes here, and I was able to fix this little thing over here. And I have these shoes here, and then I also have some shoes here that I would and then I also have some shoes that I was able to fit here. So Still a lot of shoes, but I'm doing my best to make use of still a lot of shoes, but I'm doing my best to make use of a smaller space. Today I took some time for a mid-month check-in over a cup of tea. Honestly, I wish I'd accomplished more by this point, but I'm reminding myself that any progress still counts, even if it looks different than it used to. As a work-from-home mom to a 3-year-old, life is full. And alongside everyday responsibilities, I've still shown up for this reset series and the goals that matter most. In this season, I'm focusing on setting myself up for better days and celebrating what I've already done. So for my reset today, I wanted to take out my summer clothes. I did take out some clothes in the spring, but that was some dresses. I think the only thing that I haven't taken out are like my shorts, which I don't think I have many summer clothes in there, and then probably my beach stuff, which I just keep stored away anyway because I take that out on an as needed basis and I'm not wearing it as frequently. So I did order some summer pieces. I've been trying to focus on pieces that are comfortable and that have a little bit more longevity instead of pieces that are typically just trendy. But obviously we have our moments. But I did also want to find things that were a little bit more comfy. I was finding that a lot of my clothes were like these little crop moments like this, and I wanted some things that I could just throw on a lazy day or a day where I'm feeling like bloated or something and I can just feel comfortable. So I did find a couple of pieces that were also pretty inexpensive because I didn't also want to spend a ton of money. So I'm going to take out what I have and then I'm going to try on some of the pieces that I bought. So here's where those pieces are. I see some of my swimsuits and then there's some of my summer things in there too. So I'm going to take that stuff out. My hot girl shorts that I definitely can't fit but will definitely be keeping. So this other bin is actually all my swim stuff, and in here this is like some of my old pregnancy stuff. I have this dress that I can't really fit anymore, but I'm definitely not letting go of that because I really love this dress and maybe my baby will want to wear it one day. I have a couple of summer shirts. I don't know if they're particularly salvageable. I can probably do like a little bit of work here to maybe cut the tassels off. I don't know, but that takes energy and effort. I don't know about these shorts. I feel like I sometimes have things like these where it's like they're not exactly my favorite, but it's something comfortable, something I can throw on and wear, so I end up keeping them. Sometimes I feel like if I don't get rid of things like these, then I can't add things that I actually love to my closet. So the first order of business is to try these shorts on, see if they still fit. I know these are tight, they were tight before. See what I am keeping and see what I am not. I used to be apparently this small. These are so tiny, it's not even funny. I mean, they fit, sort of. Are they comfortable? Debatable. These are like the same. So I've been wanting to try some of these mid-thigh shorts. I got them a little bit bigger because I wanted them to be a little bit more loose. I don't know, I'm looking for a certain fit. I really wanted the Levi ones, but they didn't have them in my size and the color that I wanted, so I thought I'd try a dupe for cheaper. I don't hate it. Wish this top part was a little bit tighter around the waist. It's similar to the fit that I was looking for. I just wish that it was a little bit tighter up here. But I do like the length. This feels so much more comfortable than all of the short shorts I've been wearing. I feel like I don't have to stress when I'm moving around and sitting down and such. I don't know, they were $25, so I got these tank tops in 3 different colors because they were really inexpensive. They were like $7. I did notice that the blue one they sent me an XL instead of a large, so I'll try it on and see how it fits. But I needed new tank tops that weren't cropped. I got these. Hello, millennial mom. She has arrived. like something like this is extremely versatile because you can wear it as like a beach cover up, you can wear it to work, you can wear it out. I love a sheer moment like this. Okay. I might actually size up in these just to give it a little bit more of a flowy, longer appearance, but I'm not mad at the current fit.